Hello. So we're back, and this time we have a proper nice laptop. Check here, yeah? Lenovo Legion Creator Edition, you can see. Now, what's the problem with this laptop? Okay, let's check the customer email. So the customer is saying, I have a problem with our Lenovo Legion i7. Unit stop suddenly working. Just turn it off. After opening, I didn't sense any burning smell, but seems like one of the MOSFETs is power cycling. Resetting, so I suspect short circuit somewhere deeper on the PCB. Possible water damage due to moist environment. I have sent the unit to Manchester PC and I have the response below. Despite all our efforts, we haven't been able to resolve the issue with the motherboard. There is a short to ground all the way for the main power rail. This sounds kind of bad, right? So I'm curious to see how bad can be. Can be bad. You have a shorted MOSFET on the CPU. That's proper bad. Then you can have burn layers. Then you can have shorted MOSFET on the GPU, on the PCH. But this one is looking proper nice. Creator Edition. I want one. It's looking nice inside. Check there. Let's open this laptop quickly and check. Okay, so the laptop is open. And it's looking nice. Can you spot anything wrong here? I will say let's take out the heatsink and check the board. So the heatsink is out. So what do we have here? Here we have the input circuit. You can see it here. So we have the charging port. We have, that's what I believe we have here. Two MOSFETs. The first MOSFET actually is two MOSFETs on the parallel mode. Then two MOSFETs, yeah, which is the second MOSFET on the parallel mode. Then we have the current sensor here. Here we have few inductors. We have a fuse here. You can see. Now let's get the multimeter and check. So with the multimeter, on the current sensor, we have 2 ohms. 2 ohms actually is quite bad news. Usually a shorted capacitor is like, nearly 0 ohms. So I'll lower the voltage to 1 volt. And I'll get a thermal camera. Let's see what is shorted here, because something it is probably shorted. Okay, so coming with the current here, 4 amps. Check there, it's taking 4 amps. Wow, 4.7 amps. And CPU, check there, CPU. You can see, shorted CPU. Which MOSFET is shorted? Oh, hard to say which MOSFET is shorted. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, the middle one. It's always the middle one, always. Let's remove that MOSFET. This is like all-in-one thingy, MOSFET and driver. So basically the CPU has like 2 ohms, right? Probably under 2 ohms. So we remove the MOSFET. Good. Let's check the main power rail. So the main power rail is not shorted anymore, you can see, no short. I mean, yeah, that's pretty bad, That's the end of the life of this laptop. Shorted CPU. Now let's connect back the heatsink. So we plug the battery. Yeah, it's coming on. Check the RGB on the keyboard. So the laptop is coming on. And nothing. It's a dead CPU. What do you expect? Yeah. But the RGB is nice. Check on the keyboard. Check there. You can see, proper nice. Yeah. Nothing what we can do. Nothing. A short video about this nice laptop. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I'm really sorry, but we cannot replace the CPU. Actually, we can replace the CPU, but we cannot find a good CPU. Yeah, because the Intel is not selling CPUs. See you on the next one. Bye. Hello, so we're back, and this time we have a nice laptop to repair. Check here. I mean, it's like a curse. I'm getting only Lenovo laptops. Anyway, this is a nice one. I see fingerprint. It's looking nice. So what the customer is saying, it's a computer shop, yeah? Lenovo Yoga 6 series works fine on battery, USB-C, mains, nothing. Customer advised it was working before they regulate the charger in the port. Please check and replace the port if necessary. I think they choose the wrong person to replace the charging port. But anyway, let's check. Let's have a look. Let me plug a charger. This is the same thing. Like, okay, I'm sending you a laptop to replace a capacitor. It's the same thing with replacing the charging port. Okay, so we do have two charging ports. So I don't think the charging port is the problem. So plug in the charger. And 19 volts, the PD controller it is working, is negotiating the voltage. The other port is working also. You can see 19 volts, but not that much current, like 25 milliamps, even less. So we know the PD controllers are working both. The charging ports are fine. We're not gonna even check the charging ports. Let's open the laptop and check inside. Don't get me wrong, if we can fix the original port, I'm preferring to have a second-hand, genuine charging port instead of a brand new one. Let's take the back cover out. Okay, so the back cover is out. The battery is disconnected. That's interesting. Huh? Can you spot anything? Motherboard is looking nice. So what about with the battery plugged in? Or we should not plug in the battery? Let's check the main power rail first. I mean, I'm curious if it's charging. So the main power rail, coil, chip, capacitors. No, the main power rail is good. It's not shorted. No, not sure what why they unplug the battery, but let's plug the battery and see if the laptop is charging. So plug in the charger. We have the charging light there. Check. It's taking 300 milliamps. Wait, so what's wrong with this laptop? We didn't try to power on. Where is the power button? Yeah, this one. So, pressing, it's taking 2 amps. So the laptop is taking 2 amps, you can see, probably the charging current. We have a power on light here. I feel the CPU warming is working. Wait, what? So why they send the laptop then? And it's charging fine. What should I do? Let me plug on the other port. So I plug the charger on the other port. And it's charging fine. No, I can move the meter and it's fine. It's no problem with the charging port. This one? Yeah. Same. Charging. Wait, the charger got disconnected. Charging fine. It was working before. The charging. You know what? Okay. I think I will stop. Probably they have a faulty charger. Probably they have a faulty charger because the laptop is working fine. I mean, based on what they are saying the laptop actually is not working. Works fine on the battery, USB-C main, nothing. Yeah, you know what? It's not a surprise. I mean, if you think I'm not getting good laptops for repair, I'm getting a lot, especially from the local shop from here. But you know what? Let's check. Let's check the charger. I mean, yeah, we can check. We can have a look at the pins of the charging port. But this is fine. This is nothing wrong with this laptop. I mean, even if you have a faulty port, to have like two charging ports faulty is quite rare. Or at least they are not dying on the same time. So this is one port. And you can see every pin is soldered properly on place. And you can see them. Yeah. And this is the second one. And the same story. Every pin is soldered properly on place. Yeah, there is nothing what I can do here. I'm not gonna replace good charging ports. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here. I will say thank you for watching and probably see you on the next one, right? Yeah. I think I can find something better here, so more challenging repair. Bye. Hello, so we're back, and this time we have an all-in-one PC, Dell. So this is a nice one, yeah. So this came here with no power, and the motherboard is on the bottom of the desktop. Let's plug a charger and see what it's doing. Now this need a 7.7 amp power supply, which I don't have. But at least let's see what it's doing. I mean, we have a shorted board or what? Plug in the charger. Yeah, check that. Yeah, so we have like a 4 amps limit, and plug in the charger. Check that. It's taking 4.7 amps, and the voltage gets dropped to 3.2 volts. So this is a shorted motherboard. Can be fixed. If it's a shorted capacitor, yeah. If it's a shorted MOSFET, not sure about that. Let me open this and take the motherboard out. Okay, so the computer is open, and that's the motherboard. You know what? I can't believe actually the CPU is on the socket. Huh? So I know it's a i3 CPU, but probably this is kind of old, right? It has the CPU on the socket. Okay, so how you can fix something like that? I mean, I don't have really space here. How we can fix it? Let me grab the thermal camera. In order to figure it out which is the first MOSFET, you can follow the heat when you plug the charger. I mean, I know the charging port is here, but I can't really see. Okay, maybe I can. So probably this is the first MOSFET. Okay, based on the angle I have here, not sure if I can fix anything. But let's try to be, try to adapt. So we have the multimeter. I'm assuming here are the input inductors. We have 3.6 ohms. I'm assuming this is the first MOSFET. And this is the output of the MOSFET, which is shorted, right? So this MOSFET is shorted. And that's a problem. That's not really a problem, yeah? The problem is the main power rail, which is... So what we have here? We have coils. Where is the main power rail? So the main power rail can be here on this capacitor. Let's check. Yeah, you can see. So on the both sides of the capacitor is 0 ohms. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come with the power supply. I'll lower the voltage. Let's lower the voltage. 0.9, that's fine. We need ground. Yeah, we have ground. And that will come exactly here. So here we have 0.9 and here we have 0.5. So here is the main power rail. The voltage is quite high. So it is possible to be a shorted MOSFET. We have like 1 volt with 2 amps. So let's see, can you spot anything? Let's see if we can fix this quickly. There is something, you can see. There it's, where? Here. What is there? Here. Let me take out this cable. Oh, here are 2 different cables. Yeah, I got it now. 2 different cables. So one more time. There, you can see. What is there? Here. Here is nothing. Huh? It's a capacitor. I can't believe. Check that, yeah? So this one. Here. No, you can't see. Sorry. Yeah, there. It's a capacitor. That's the problem. Which one? Hard to say. But let's try to figure it out which capacitor it is. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna lower the current. You see, this capacitor has quite a very high internal resistance. So I'm gonna lower the current so we can have less than 1 amp. Yeah, like that. So we can have a better picture of which capacitor is shorted. Yeah, 1 amp is fine. That's how you do it. You lower the current. So the thermal camera, it will be more precise. So which one it is? Is the first one. Can you see? Is the first one from my side. Yeah, that's the capacitor. Can't believe. Can't believe. Anyone seen anything? No. Me neither. No, I didn't see anything. So let's check for short. No short. No short. Okay, let's plug a charger. Before we are plugging the charger, let's plug those cables back. I'm pretty sure this is done. It was a shorted capacitor and that's all. It was an easy one, right? Yeah. So let me higher the current because this charger is 7.7 amp power supply, sorry, not charger. So hopefully it will work with 5 amps. Yeah. Plug in the charger. Oh, sorry, 19 volts. Plug in the charger. And it's fine. No short anymore, you can see. Where is the power button on this one? Oh wait, it's taking power. Check there, 1.7 amps. 1.8 amps. We have picture, I can't believe, check that. Yeah, he's saying my charger is dodgy, but the computer is working. Huh? Pretty beautiful. The fan is spinning. We fix it. I mean, I don't understand, why so many computers and laptops, they have capacitor issues. I mean, check this case, like in particular this case. I mean, all what they have to do, because here is space, you can see you have a lot of space. They could like fit like a bigger capacitor. And when I mean bigger capacitor, I mean bigger as size and bigger as, the voltage, the max voltage. So they could easily prevent those kind of faults. Now I understand this is like a multi-layer ceramic capacitor, but the way how to do it, yeah, you feed the capacitor with higher voltage. Higher voltage means bigger distance between the plates. Yeah, you have a multi-layer, you have a lot of plates. Yeah, so you have bigger distance, yeah, or wider distance between the plates, the capacitor plates. I mean, not sure on which point the computers goes on the wrong side. So check here, you have the CPU on the socket. It is matter if it's a CPU MOSFET shorted? No, because I will swap the CPU. So I'm gonna stop now. If you have this Dell All-in-One computer, that's how you do it. Yeah, so you have the charging port, you have the first MOSFET there, then you have the main power rail. So the easiest point to check your voltage is there. You see the main power rail is there on that capacitor. I mean, I can't see another capacitor to be 100% sure there is the main power rail, but that's easy. So I will say thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you like the video, and see you on the next one. Bye.